Hey, this is Coach Carville Bailey, and this is a message specifically for you, the parent of a high school athlete that's not a five-star recruit. What's going to set your kid apart from everybody else? What's going to make them stand out to a coach that comes in the gym? What's going to make them say, I got my buddy with me today, say I got my twin with me today? But what's going to make your athlete be the difference? What's going to catch that coach's eye? And for most parents, they follow the crowd. Stop following the crowd. My dad told me a long time ago, right? Don't necessarily try to get everybody to go where you going. Stop following the crowd, right? Because when you're trying to get everybody to go where you going, somebody may jump ahead of you. Well, everybody's doing the same thing in basketball. All they're doing is just playing games. Go to trainers. Play AAU. They're just playing. But is your athlete really learning? Does your athlete really know what is being looked at from a college coach's eyes? It's going to make them stand apart. And so if you keep doing the same thing that everybody is doing, you're going to probably be getting the same thing that everybody is getting, or the majority of people. And if we know that less than 7%, really less than 6% of high school athletes go to college to play basketball, that means majority of the people are getting the same thing. Left out. They're getting left out because they're looking and they're hunting for an opportunity. But that 6% that goes on to play college basketball, they're being hunted. And they're being hunted because they're doing something different than what everybody else is doing. They're doing something that's going to help them stand out in the crowd of 300-400 kids at a showcase event, at an exposure event. They're doing something different that's going to make them stand out. And I assure you, it has nothing to do with their athletic ability. It has nothing to do with how well they put the ball in the basket. Because once they get to that next level, there are other people with athletic ability. There are other people that can put in the basket. So this video is just for my parents, right? Stop attempting to do the same thing that everybody else is doing. Because you're going to wind up getting the same thing that everybody else is getting, that 94% that just go to college with a bill and they never play basketball again for a school because they were just worried about their skill set, or their parents was just worried about their athlete skill set. By that 6% that you see on TV and everything, they were the hunted. And out of that 6%, only 0.9% or less are five-star athletes. So that means it's still about 5% of those people that were hunted. They were hunted because they did something that made them stand out in the crowd. All right? So stop doing what everybody else is doing and start focusing on what does your athlete needs to do to stand out and go from being the hunter to the hunted. That starts in the mind. All right? So just pay attention to that. Understand that, right? And if you want for your athlete to get a plan to do something different than what everybody else is doing, tap in with Bless the Ball Consulting Group and Hoops Master University. All right? You can continue to do what everybody else is doing, or you can do something different and get what other people not getting. Peace.